Well, we're at our favorite spot. Mora loves to take a dip in the water, but sometimes we're here a long time. So one, I like to have the reflectors just in case we're here at night, and also just having something red because she kind of blends into nature. As you can see, she's like a wild animal. So there is 3 different sizes. I just grabbed the larger one and the medium one. So the medium one's going to be from 20 to 40 pounds, and then this one's going to be 40 to 70 pounds, and that's obviously the weight of your dog. But Mora kind of falls in this weird little in between. So she's about 45 pounds, about 48 on a good day. So we're gonna see exactly which one's gonna fit her. I don't wanna put too much on her, but I also don't want her to sink. You know, she can swim, but when you get fatigued, these dogs, it's kind of nice for them to be able to chill out for a little bit. So all you really need to do is just grab your pup. Mora, come here. I'll undo this. And basically, come here, Mora. So basically, you just go like this, spin her around, make sure everybody can see you, Mora. And go like that. We have a little clip for the neck. And then of course, down here. So this one is gonna be a little tight on her. It doesn't really go all the way around. So I think for her comfort, I might just go ahead and grab the bigger one. So let's see what that looks like. Just undo that, just like that. You're a good girl. So now I'll take this one. Mora, come here. Same exact deal. Come here. Good puppy. All right, so with this one, it's definitely gonna be big enough. What do you think, Mora? Tighten it up a little bit. Okay. Strap that in pretty snug, and we'll tighten up the rest with this strap. Just like that. All right, Mora, are you comfy? Are you comfy? So one, can I pick up a 45-pound dog with it? I can, so that kind of works. What do you think, Mora? What do you think? All right, so we're completely submerged and you're floating. You're floating. Look at that. See? You love it. Good job, Mora. So I usually don't get her in the water much. She doesn't really like to swim. She doesn't have the web feet or anything, but she just went around and kind of swam around on her own. She seems a lot more comfortable. She realizes that she has more of her body outside of the water, which I like. So she's not just sitting there with her head up trying to paddle. So this way, if you're just training your dog to kind of like the water, this is gonna be a great way to do that so they feel a little bit more safe. So a couple of things I like about it. One, if we're paddle boarding, kayaking, or even just on the lake with the boat, it's really easy to evenly pick up your dog. She seems pretty comfy, so obviously I'm not hurting her. And the cool thing about this is obviously the reflectors. So if you're at night, of course they're gonna be able to see you. Bright red, and it is made of a durable nylon fabric, so it's not really gonna scratch up over time. It's kind of like a life jacket, but just for dogs. So it will float, it will resist against all that water, and it'll dry out pretty quickly because underneath we have a nice netted material. So whenever I'm washing Mora, a lot of the times everything up here is nice and dry, but underneath doesn't dry off as quickly. So with this, it's gonna help keep that airflow going, and it's just a little bit less material, kind of comfy and breathable down low. So she'll be comfy and she'll dry out good too. Whenever you're done, all you really gotta do is just go like this, a couple clips, undo the hook and loop at the bottom, and you're free. But she really, if she was uncomfortable, she'd let me know, and it kind of seemed like she kind of liked it. You want me to put it back on? That's basically it. So just go ahead and get an idea of how big your dog is, which one's gonna be best for you. If anything, if they can deal with the bigger one, so they're a little bit more out of the water, I would definitely recommend going bigger than smaller, just because they'll be a little bit more comfortable. This can adjust quite a lot, but also ultimately we just want them to be able to float. So we wanna have enough buoyancy to displace your dog. To get an idea of what girth your dog has, to figure out which one's gonna be best, you can just take a Tailor's tape or just a string of sorts. You want to wrap it around the thickest part and mark that, and then you can take your tape measure And then we can measure exactly how long that is. So I'm about 25 inches. So again, it's kind of in the middle, but that is going to be how you figure out exactly which one you want to pick for your specific dog. Go by weight as well. And that's just going to make sure you get one that's going to be the most comfortable. Come here, Mora. I think she liked it. She really would let me know if she didn't. And I think this is going to keep her in the water a little bit longer so she can have a nice long nap when we get home. Again, this was the Valterra Pet Life Jacket. And I'm Adam with the etrailer, and this is Mora.